Hello guys, I am doing a sit down video today, as you can probably tell. Obviously there wasn't a vlog up yesterday because I just had a crazy busy week. I was flying back from Australia and then I was working Thursday, Saturday and Sunday, and then I got my little kitten yesterday. So it's just been crazy. I just decided I wanted to take a week off of vlogging because I was working, I was travelling, there just wasn't all that much to see and it was going to be really unexciting, and honestly I would have been lucky if it had about 10 minutes. So yeah, crazy week, and I now have my beautiful little kitten. I'm currently coming from you in my brother's room. You won't recognise this background because this is basically her room. He moved out a couple of months ago, so it's been lying empty, and I thought what a perfect time to get a little kitten and this can be her little room, because I wanted to, when I got her, like introduce her to just one room to try and not stress her out too much. So that was exactly what I did yesterday. But to be honest, she was actually getting more stressed not being able to explore. She could hear all the noises and she knew there was something behind that door because people would come in it, but she wasn't able to explore. So this morning decided to let her explore the house. She's been up to my room, so she's been up and down the stairs, and she's been in the kitchen and the hallway, and that's pretty much the only room she's going to be in for now. Keeping the door to the living room shut because of the couches, I don't want her to scratch at them. Not that she'll do it intentionally, but I think she'll jump up on them and probably end up scratching them. So yeah, she's going to be just in here, the hallway, the kitchen, and then up the stairs in my room. So I'm going to show you her at the end. She's currently sleeping, so I'm going to let her just chill out and just have a wee nap. She goes mental, so for example, from about 8 this morning until 12, absolutely mental. We were running about, we were playing with everything, all of her toys, and then she just gets really sleepy and she has a nap. So she napped from 12 till 1:30 I think it was, and then she got back up for a little while, ate some food, played around, and went back to sleep, and she's currently sleeping right now, and I'm pretty sure it's like 2:30, something like that. Honestly, I feel like a little mum, like telling your schedule, but she's just the cutest. She's a wee honey, and I'm just so thankful to have her. And it really wasn't really on the cards, so it's quite a surprise for me, because basically I was dating Craig, obviously last year and into this year, and he had cats, and well, he had a cat and she was pregnant, and then she had these kittens, and as you know from the videos, I fell in love with the kittens, and I always said that when I got my own place I would get a kitten. And then basically on a whim, about a month ago, my mum was like, you can get a kitten. So I said that when I was back from Australia I would get a cat, and that's obviously how I've ended up with her. Her name is Lottie. I was between a few. I was between Lottie, Callie and Tiffy, and I just decided to go for Lottie because I think she looks like a little Lottie, and also my mum really liked that name, and it was important to me that, I don't know, like my mum was the one that let me have her, so I thought, you know what, she likes that name, then I'm going to call her it. Anyway, this is totally a random video. It's basically just to introduce you to my cat, and I'm going to show you her in a bit. But I'm also going to show you some things that I got in Australia. I've brought down a few things. I didn't buy a lot because I didn't have a lot of money, but I did get a few things, so I'm going to share them with you. First of all, I got this jumper that I am wearing. Let's see if I can stand up a little bit to show you without kicking the camera. That's a fail. So it's basically a jumper like this with these little bits here, and the corners are missing on it, and it's grey and it's long sleeved. And that's about it. It was the perfect top because, as you can see, I got some pretty ridiculous tan lines when I was on holiday. So that's them there. So I've tried on this top. It was in a shop called Lottie, and I was like, do you know what? This is absolutely fab. It shows off the tanned areas and it hides the white areas. So I bought it, but I do absolutely love it as well. It's nice and cozy, even although it's missing the shoulders. It's still really warm, and it's just really cute. And I managed to look tanned. So I bought that, and I also bought a few other pieces of clothing. I got both of these in a shop called Kitten. I think it's quite popular in Australia. I have heard Australian YouTubers talk about it definitely on YouTube. So I got a few tops in there. They were like, I think they were like 2 for $30. It was really good value. I fell in love with this one. So cute. Basically just a sort of basic tank top with like a high neck and it's got the wolf and the moon. I absolutely love moons and do like wolves as well, and I love the colours, and yeah, just fell in love with that, so I bought that one. And I also got this one here, and also these are both needing an iron, so apologies about that, they're really bad. But this one's more of a sort of t-shirt, and it just says base on it, and it's grey, and yeah, it's pretty basic, but I also love this as well. Also in Cotton On, I got these bags. They're so cool, they're $1 each, and the dollar goes to charity. Says not just a tote bag, it's 40,000 litres of clean water, clean drinking water for an entire community. 100% of the proceeds from Cotton On Foundation tote bags go to supporting the Cotton On Foundation and our projects. So cute, and they were $1, as I say. This one's adorable. It says milk and cookies. I absolutely love it. I bought quite a few of them, and I'm going to give some away as gifts. So I'm not sure which ones I'm going to give away yet, but love that one. Just a basic little tote bag. And then this is another one, and I did have a few other designs, but I'm just going to show you a couple. So this is the second one that I bought. What does it say? The Golden California. Oh, the Golden State California. Love that as well. So as I say, they were $1, so they were an absolute bargain. And I ended up buying one of them and then using it to like take my stuff to the little man-made beach. So that was quite handy. Now I also bought a few other things which I'm going to show you. I've got them sitting behind me here, if I can lean back. So I went on like this day trip to like some rainforest, and then we also went to this place called, oh, I can't even remember the name of it. It was like Gallery Walk or something. It was up at Mount Tamborine near Brisbane. Now it's a complete and utter tourist area. If you're from the area or if you know it, you'll understand what I mean. It's basically just for the tourists, and lots of like really crazy shops that I would not really buy anything from, like overpriced sort of junk, if you will. But I came across this and I absolutely fell in love. I think you guys are going to love it as well because it's just so unique. I have never seen anything like this. It's basically a stand with some alphabet letters on it, and it's my name. I was able to pick out the letters. Is that one upside down? It is, ruining it. I was able to pick out the letters because there were lots of different colours, so I selected the ones that I wanted, and this is the sort of colour combo that I came up with for my room. It was really inexpensive as well. Each letter was $2, and then the stand itself was $3, and they just like come on and off. So I can't do the maths for that. But really inexpensive for what you're getting when it's something so quirky and so different. So I love that. Oh, just dropped it all. Anyway, I love that. I was really, really happy to come across that. And I will pick that up in a minute. The last thing that I got is probably one of my favourites. It was the first thing I bought actually. Oh, I haven't mentioned this actually. Before I talk about the last thing. This was a bracelet that I got. There was like, in Brisbane, there were these markets at the weekend, just like little tents that you set up, and lots of different quirky things were sold. Oh no, I forgot one thing actually. I'm going to have to run up and get that after this, because I bought two things at those stalls. So this was the first thing I bought, which is an aluminium, I can't say that word, aluminium bracelet. I think that's how you say that. And basically there were lots of different sort of quotes and words and things like that, but this was one that jumped out to me the most because, oh, I don't know, like, I'm obviously proud of everything I've done in my life, and I'm like, it hasn't always worked out the way that I've wanted it to, but I'm proud of like the way I've handled situations and the way that I've like got on with things. So for me this was just so, like, it just hit home. It says strength and courage, and I just think that that sort of sums up me. I mean, others might disagree, but I just think I'm such a strong person. I always sort of overcome everything that I'm given, and courage in terms of, you know, the things that I've pushed myself to do. I pushed myself to go back to uni, I studied abroad for half a year, I went to Australia on my own, like obviously I met Jasmine there, but I travelled on my own, and I don't know, I'm proud of me, and I just love that. So it's basically just a little silver bracelet, and it was super cheap as well. I can't remember what it was, I think it was $15, so about £10, absolutely gorgeous. I actually really wish that I'd bought more from this stand. There were rings, there were bracelets, it was a stunning stand, and I don't know if I'll be able to find it online, but I don't even know the name of the stand or anything like that, but absolutely love it. Really easy to get on and off, and honestly just my favourite. I'm going to be wearing it all the time. Okay, on to one of the final things. I'm going to have to run and get another thing. after this, but this was the first thing I bought. I had always wanted a white dream catcher. So I got this one here, and it's literally stunning. How beautiful is that? I love this to bits. I can't even remember how much it cost me. What's on it? It cost me $16, so quite affordable as well. I just need to find somewhere to hang it now. I got it in a shop called City Beach Australia. I think it's sort of quite a big chain in Australia, but yeah, I absolutely love this. Just pure white, which is exactly what I wanted. A nice sort of medium size, and now I just need to pop it up. Okay, I'm gonna run upstairs. I'm gonna grab that other item that I haven't showed you because it's actually super cute, and then I'll be back in a sec. So the final thing that I wanted to show you was this one that I got from another stand at the little market. And this is absolutely gorgeous. It's basically a company, well, a woman who recycles abandoned encyclopedias, and she turns them into inspiring artwork. So this is my one that I bought here, and it's basically the page on the back and then the quote or the design, like she does different things. So mine says, "Though she be but little, she is fierce," and I just absolutely love this because yet again I feel like it just sort of sums me up again. I don't know, I feel like I'm quite a fierce wee character. Maybe, as I say, some would disagree, but this one was really funny because I couldn't really decide what ones to go for. Well, I think I always sort of knew in my heart I was going to go for this one, but then I realised that it was on a page titled Scottish Literature, and I thought, that's it, I'm sold. This one's meant to be for me. Couldn't believe that out of everything she could have printed it on, it was on a page which had my country on it. So yeah, anyway, that is everything that I bought. As I say, I just wanted to sort of share that with you. I thought it would be a little bit of a different video. I don't know, I don't really know what to film. So if you guys have ideas, if you want me to film anything specific, please, please, please leave some comments down below. Have a little chat with me, because honestly, like, I absolutely love YouTube and I'm going to put a lot more focus into it now that I'm done with uni, but I need some sort of ideas because I'm a little bit stuck, to be honest. So leave some ideas down below. I'm going to get back to my bullet journaling as well, so I'm definitely going to do a video on that in maybe a couple of weeks to a month's time once I start using that again. Trying to think, I don't think I really have any other video ideas. I think I want to try and do another summer morning routine. I did that a few years ago. Maybe a nighttime routine. But yeah, the lighting has just totally gone in here, so apologies about that. It appears that the sun has disappeared. I am going to pop on this light and I'm going to get a few clips of my little kitty. She's sleeping, so I'm not going to wake her up, but I'll just take the camera and I'll just get some shots for you. And she's going to be featured in so many other videos, so if you want to see her, then honestly just come back because she'll be pretty much in every single vlog, I'm certain of it. And I need to get back to vlogging because this is Tuesday and I still haven't done any vlogging, so I need to do that so that I can get a vlog up next Monday for you guys. But as I say, apologies there wasn't one yesterday, it just was a bit mental, but hopefully this little video is going to make up for it. And yeah, I'm taking her to the vets on Friday to get her jags. Really, really nervous about that, the poor wee soul, but she needs to get them, it's for the best, because I've not decided if she's going to be an outside or an inside cat yet, so we'll get her jags, and then I think you go back 3 weeks later to get the other set, and then I also need to get her spayed as well. I think that's what you call it for a female cat. So yeah, a few things to sort out with her and get some pet insurance and get her on like a monthly plan at a vet's to be looked after. And that's about it really. Absolutely loving her, loving having a bit of company. She's a wee honey. She's been really good. She's been really outgoing. I think she just gets a little bit scared every now and then, which, you know, is understandable and probably very normal because it's a brand new house with brand new sounds and smells, and she's not been used to that. She's basically been plonked in this brand new place, so I think it's going to take her some time, but she's been really good. She hasn't been hiding at all. She's been out running about playing with me. She was sleeping on my lap. She's just a wee darling, and she doesn't purr as much as Craig's kittens did, but when you put her in her bed, which I'll show you in a minute, she literally purrs. Like if she's starting to get tired and I pick her up and pop her in her bed, she will just purr. I think she just finds the bed so comfortable, which is funny because I wasn't really going to buy her one, and I just came across this one in, I think it was Home Bargains for £5. She loves it. She would not be without it. So yeah, I will show you her now. And that's pretty much this video. As I say, leave me some ideas down below, a little chat as well. It's good to speak to you all, and I will see you in my vlog, which will be up on Monday as per usual at 5 PM. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week. Bye! This is my little munchkin, little Lottie. Oh, she's such a wee honey. She's just sleeping away. She's literally the cutest. She is 3 colours. She's white, grey and ginger, so I think that's torte, is that what they call that? Honestly, she's absolutely tiny, like you probably can't grasp the size, but look at the size of my hand and then the size of her. She's got the cutest little grey patch in the middle there in her belly, and she sleeps in the funniest poses, and she's just adorable. I love her to bits already. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go. If you want to see more of this little cutie, then be sure to tune in for the vlog on Monday at 5 PM.